One of the largest rail projects in decades, and it could be coming through our area. New at 11, Great Lakes Basin Transportation wants to build a railroad from LaPorte to southwest Wisconsin. WSBT-22's Patrick Roth is here. And Patrick, there are still a lot of steps they need to go through before even beginning this project.
Yeah, Rick, there's also a lot of federal approval that they need to get as well. And the very first step is actually working with the Surface Transportation Board to see exactly how this project would affect people. To do that, the board is asking people what they should be looking at. It's not something that gets a lot of attention in the 21st century. Trains, or more specifically, railroad tracks. But the possibility of new tracks being built in LaPorte County gets a lot of interest.
I wanted to hear from the people in charge what was going to happen. We live right next to the tracks right now, so we're interested in it.
Just to get some information on what's going through, through the county, and we kind of got it thrust upon us pretty fast, and we're going to explain it to it, what's going on.
What's going on are plans for a proposed rail line that stretches 278 miles, starting in LaPorte and going all the way to Wisconsin while bypassing Chicago. Before any work can even start on that, studies need to be done figuring out how exactly that would affect the people who live in those communities.
The purpose of our trip here is to get these concerns from folks, that we can identify them and address them in our environmental study. And we've been getting a lot of good input on the trip there.
The Surface Transportation Board has been holding these types of meetings all week, asking people what exactly they should look for in their study.
We'll evaluate the socioeconomic impacts of the proposed project, both good and bad.
Getting the feedback from the people who live along that 278-mile stretch is what will help them come up with the best plan for this project.
Had a great turnout at these meetings, and that's what we were looking for, because we need all the input that we can get to make sure that our study is complete and addresses local concerns.
Now, this is really only the first step. To complete the study, it'll still take about 2 to 3 years, and there might be some changes. They might wind up removing the rail line a little bit to reduce any of those negative impacts. So, Rick, it's still going to be a couple more years before you see any sort of construction on this project.
All right, Patrick, thanks.